Now, if you are 50, there's probably 7 things that you're still doing that's slowing you down. Not only that, it's probably killing your energy, your confidence, and even your fun. Now, I'm not here to tell you to slow down. I'm here, if anything, to tell you to level it up. Now, if you get this right, the second part of your life, this next chapter, can be amazing. You just need to get rid of these 7 habits. A week ago, I posted a video saying that I was ending my channel, that it was broken and that I was done. And I meant it, but something changed. A fellow YouTuber reached out to me and said, "Don't quit and don't stop, just focus." Now, he challenged me to create 8 videos throughout July and August aimed squarely at the 50+ market. People like me, people like you. That's my audience. People who still have big dreams, second wins, and a bit of fire left within. And you know what? Nick's so right. This channel's not broken. It's just lost its direction. So I'm staying. 8 videos, real talking, real reflection, and maybe 1 or 2 laughs along the way. As they say in Jaws, it's only an island if you look at it from the water. Perspective changes everything. I'm going to keep going. So with that said and out of the way, let's get into episode 1 of these 8 videos aimed at people like you, people like me. So I'm going to share with you some thoughts about life after 50 here. Do you know, that wonderful age where you wake up injured for no reason whatsoever, your knees sound like a percussion section, and you own more supplements than your local pharmacy. Life after 50 isn't about slowing down. It's about stopping certain things so you can have a lot more fun. So here's a list of the 7 things that I've stopped in my 50s, and it might be the same things that you can stop so you can start to live your life on your own terms and enjoy this next chapter of your life and beyond into your 60s and even further. Let's kick things off with these 7 things to stop doing in your 50s and have more fun. Number 1, stop apologizing for your hobbies and pastimes. So whether it's paddleboarding, which is something I did for the first time the other day, amateur beekeeping, or even an unhealthy obsession with making jigsaws of cats in sweaters, whatever it is, don't apologise for it. At this age, you don't have to justify to anybody why you collect spoons or do salsa dancing. Whatever you want to do is fine. Don't keep saying sorry to people for your eccentric and quirky pastimes and hobbies. If it brings you joy, so what? Do it. Now remember what Chief Brody from Jaws said. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Come down and chum some of this shit.
But in this instance, that might just mean you're going to need a bigger hobby room. Embrace it. Number 2, stop saying I'm too old for that. Nothing ages you faster than that phrase. So okay, clubbing in Ibiza. Well, maybe not. But singing on karaoke at the local pub, sure, go for it. Try new things and make a fool of yourself. You might be the most funnest person in the room, or if not, at least you'll be the loudest. So let me give you a few ideas there as to the things that I've done to buck that trend of I'm too old for this. Number 1, I actually went to Ibiza on my 50th birthday with my good friends, and I had an absolute amazing time. Did I care that we felt old there? No, not a jot. It was an amazing time. And you know, nobody batted an eyelid because nobody cares. All they see is people slightly older than them having an amazing time. The second thing I did is I got some tattoos. I waited until I was 51, 52-year-old before I decided to start covering myself in tattoos that had special significance and meaning for me. Number 3, I took up cold water swimming when I was 49, started going down to the local beach every single morning and chucking myself into the freezing cold North Sea just for the fun of it. And another thing I did is started training in the gym. So I waited until I was in my late 40s before I suddenly thought, do you know what? I think I'll start going to the gym now. You see, there's never a wrong time. The right time is only now. You know, ancient Chinese proverb, ancient Chinese wisdom says, the best time to plant a tree was 50 years ago. The second best time is right now. Don't wait, just get out there and do it. Number 3, stop buying cheap wine to save money. Listen, you've earned it. You survived the 80s, you watched, I don't know, all 9 Fast and Furious movies, and you've lived to tell the tale. Get the good wine, enjoy the good cheese. Use those expensive bath salts that your kids got you a few Christmases ago. Just go for it, indulge. You deserve it. You're in these golden years of your life now. Why scrimp and save? Now's the time to be enjoying the spoils of your earlier gains. It's time to go for it. It's time to sample the fine things in life, not to be worried about where the next thing's going to come from. Take me, for instance. I'm a little bit of a brand snob. I could easily go to Primark and spend £10–15 on a pair of shorts. But would I do that? No. I'd rather go to somewhere like Fat Face or Superdry and spend 50 for pretty much the same shorts. That's just how I roll these days now that I'm in my 50s. Spend a £5 on a pair of sunglasses and a garage forecourt? Not me. I'd much rather spend £150 on a pair of the latest Oakleys because I know that they make me look so much cooler when I'm out and about. So it's up to you.
I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really.
Get busy living or get busy dying. Shawshank Redemption. And here's another one. One of my favourite quotes is from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And you might know it if you've seen this 80s classic. Life moves pretty fast. And if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Number 4, stop comparing yourself to your 20-year-old self. As we've discussed earlier, yes, your knees do sound like a microwave popcorn bag. And that's okay. You're in your 50s. You're not supposed to look like you did at 20, even if your mind is telling you that you should. You're supposed to look like you've lived. Besides, nobody trusts a 55-year-old with 0 wrinkles. I mean, what are they hiding? A pact with the devil, perhaps?
Just make any wish you want, and I shall grant it.
Photoshop. What you could do in your early 20s, it's pretty much impossible to replicate that now that you are in your 50s. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. On the contrary, still get out there and still try these things. Still try and push yourself because life is there to be lived. You will surprise yourself at what you are capable of in this decade. It doesn't have to mean that life is over. Far from it. You're just not a 100% version of what you were when you were in your 20s. That's all. It doesn't mean the game is over. The game is just beginning. It's a whole new game. The playing field is just starting to level up once you get into your 50s. You just need to see that. Number 5 is all about what you wear. Stop saving the good clothing for those special occasions. There's no need. Life right now, right here, is the special occasion. So wear that blazer, wear those fancy shoes, wear that watch that you keep in your drawer just for those special occasions. Since I've got into my 50s, I pretty much wear whatever the heck I like. I like wearing movie-themed t-shirts such as this. I don't care. I'll wear whatever I want. I'll wear what makes me feel comfortable. If I want to rock a Jurassic Park vest to the gym, I will. If I want to wear a Coldplay cap when I'm out and about at the local pub, I will. So the next time you go for a walk with the dog and you're worried about putting your best shoes on. Where I live, for instance, near Durham City, I often go walking around the streets and there's cobbled streets in the city. And if you put your best shoes on, yeah, you might go over on your ankles and you might do your ankle in, but at least you're going to look absolutely fabulous while you do twist your ankle. Win-win. Number 6, stop hanging on to people who drain you. Life's too short for emotional vampires to be in your life. If someone makes you feel small, tired, or like you're constantly having to apologise for your behaviour, it's time to just politely walk away. Now in my life, I've known lots of these emotional vampires, and every single one, I've literally put a wooden stake through the hearts. And got rid, because I don't need people like this in my life. I don't, especially since I've got in my 50s, I don't want to waste my valuable time with people who just sap the energy straight out of my soul. You know the type of people I mean. The ones that just won't give you the time of day. You won't get a word in edgeways when you're having a conversation with them. It's all about me, me, me. You just can't stand spending any available time with these type of people. You regret having made a plan with them. We all know these sort of people in our lives. In your 50s, it's time to get rid. It's time to become Van Helsing with these people and get them out of your life. And believe me, you will have a much better use of your time and you'll be so much freer and more content for that. And lastly for now, my number 7 in this list of 7 things that you should stop doing in your 50s so you can start having way more fun is this. Stop living by other people's timelines. So what do I mean by that? It's not too late to start painting, get fit, or start a YouTube channel. Trust me, I know. Or even move to a coastal town and open a cat cafe. Nothing is beyond the realms of possibility when you get into your 50s. It's time to just act on it and go for it. Envision yourself in those roles. Make plans to make these things happen. Everybody else's opinion is just background noise. This is your life. This is your story. These are the golden years. These are the golden chapters of your life. It's time to really, truly go for what your heart's desire. Oh, and just before I do end this video, I'm going to give you a bonus one. At number 8 here. Simply this, stop putting off all those travel dreams. Don't wait for someday, because your health is only going to start to decline. And those knees are going to get creakier and creakier. Take that trip. Book that weird Airbnb that's shaped like a mushroom. Go and trek in the Andes. Cage dive with a great white shark. I don't know, I'm spitballing here. Visit that place that you've talked about for 30 years, that place that you think is just a pipe dream, but the actual reality is you can achieve it. You can go and visit this place. My message to you is you can't take your air miles to the grave, so use them. There you have it. Those are the 7 things that I've stopped doing once I got into my 50s, so I can quite simply have more fun. If you take anything away from this episode today, let it be this. After 50, isn't the time to shrink. It's time to expand your curiosity, your joy, your life. And remember, in those immortal words from Jaws, you are probably going to need a bigger boat, if not for all those new adventures that you're possibly going to have. So which one of those 7 are you stopping today? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know about it. Or what have you stopped that's brought you more joy in your life now that you're in your 50s, 40s, whatever it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you live local, maybe you can consider coming out for a walk with me in the cobbled streets of Durham. Just look out for me. I'll be the one wearing the really expensive jacket, holding the camera out front and talking to himself with not a care in the world. Remember, keep wondering and keep wandering, and if you did enjoy this video, you might want to consider watching this one next. It's the 7 things that you should start doing now that you're in your 50s. I'll see you next time. Nothing ages you faster than that phrase. Oh, did I have the glasses on then? So if you're anything... on. I took up cold water swimming, started immersing myself. I started weight training at 49 years old, and I'm now in probably one of the fittest